Welcome to Bitboy Crypto. My name is Ben. Every day I show you how to make money in crypto. And today we are going to be talking about my top 5 coins for the month for October of 2020. Now, this is very significant because October looks to be a better month than September. We're going to show you why that is. We're also going to be briefly looking at our picks from last month, which for the first time since February, well, no, actually for the first time since January of this year, we did not pick winners. We only had one winner out of 5. We're going to tell you why that's significant and why we expect a huge bounce back month this month. And we're going to change our strategy a little bit for TokenMetrics, and we're going to show you how you can take advantage of that. And we're going to really put TokenMetrics to the test this month more than we've ever done before. Also, we're going to be picking the winners for our Bitcoin giveaway, our Cat X Node Bitcoin giveaway for the months of August and September. And we got a huge announcement at the end of the video on how you can still get your hands on a Bitcoin, even though they're digital and you can't touch them.
It's false. No way. Not this time.
So, all right, guys. First of all, we were verified on YouTube over the last couple of days. You can see I've got a little check mark there. So, definitely we got 126K subscribers. We did a series last week while I was on vacation, all about, ways to, get started in Bitcoin, a lot of Bitcoin beginner stuff. And, obviously, that's not geared toward my general audience. You guys know about crypto for the most part. So, that series didn't do great. So our numbers have slowed down a little bit this week. We look for that to really jump back up over the next couple of weeks. And really excited to see we're going to be making big changes on the channel. We've got a new set coming soon. We've got a lot of exciting stuff you're going to want to be part of. But want to say thank you to everyone for subscribing to the channel. 126K subscribers. I mean, if you look at where we were last month or last year, never would have thought this would have happened. It couldn't be possible without you. So, first, let's start by looking at Bitcoin. Let's look at what happened with Bitcoin last month. Huge volatility, really. It gained 16.8% against Ethereum. So it picked up its lead against Ethereum. And overall for the month, 8.63%. We're still up 31% for the year. And if you look at the trend for the hour, the 24 hours in the week, it looks like we're starting to climb back up. Now, if you ever want to take advantage of trading Bitcoin, you can do that at Bybit. You can visit bybit.bitboy.live. Always be safe when leverage trading is not for beginners and things like that.
Why doesn't mine look like that?
But the reason I bring that up is because we're expecting a huge bounce back month for Bitcoin in October. Kraken put out a report on Bitcoin because I really feel the need to explain why we lost last month. Why out of the last 8 months did we pick winner after winner after winner after winner, and this month we really struggled? And we'll look at the numbers in a minute. Well, it's because that's September, okay? Kraken put out this report for monthly returns and volatility, okay? Now, when you look at the months of the year from January to December, that includes all 12, sorry, all 4 seasons, 365 days, 52 weeks, it breaks down to where you can see the gains. Now, if you remember, I told you guys yesterday in a video, I expect Bitcoin to see its 6-figure status in May. In April and May are generally the best years for, or the best months for Bitcoin. Now, when you look across here, you see 8% gains for January, 15% for February, 6% for March, have a little pullback there, 51% for April, 36% for May, 12% for June, 10% for July, 2% for August, and now look at this, negative 7% for September. November is generally the best month, 54%. October, 11%. What happens is when you actually look at this, you kind of see what happens. Things really heat up in the spring on average, slow down at the lull of the summer. We saw a lot of sideways action in the summer, starts dropping in August, then you have negative 7% in September, but then you bounce back here in October with 11%, okay? And then as it takes off for the rest of the year, you see what happens. It goes, November is the best month ever for Bitcoin, okay? Now, these are averages for every year, so every year is not going to be the exact same. However, we can kind of read into this. I mean, what is technical analysis other than looking at history? And that's what we're doing here. So definitely very interesting when you look at this chart. September is the month when things tend to go down. So I'm not going to say we expected this because it seemed like this drop came out of nowhere, but I will say with the DeFi craze, it did get to a point where the DeFi sector was starting to feel euphoric, like the peak of a bull run. And we saw a little bit of a decrease there. We are seeing that pick back up as well, but Bitcoin took some hits on that. And that is why this month was not particularly good for Bitcoin. And I mean, look at the averages, guys. I want you guys to look at this. The average for September, -7%. The median for Bitcoin in September, -8%. Where are we right now? 8.63%. Pretty much dead on. So I think in October, we can look for a bounce back. I do think we will have, a dip at some point, but I think that will come, maybe closer to November before really taking off. I mean, when you see this 54% average for November, I think we're going to go up and then come back down, but the up is still going to be enough to keep us on an uptrend. So let's look at my 5 picks for last month. They're not good. I'm just going to tell you guys, they're not good. Comparatively to the market, some are worse than others. Band Protocol, down 50%. Now, let's look at Band Protocol's cousin, Chainlink, -35%. So, Band had a big pullback, but then so did Chainlink, its main competitor. So we picked Band, didn't do great. Synthetix Network, down 35%. DeFi got hit harder than any sector during this pullback. So -35% for Synthetix. Monero, our only winner of the month, and it was a significant winner. This is going to help you out, for your monthly picks. Hopefully this helped hedge against your portfolio. -14% for the month, 25% gain against Bitcoin. So absolutely huge. And look at this, 46% gain against Ethereum. Ocean Protocol, down 28% for the month and -21% against Bitcoin. So we see this. We see when Bitcoin falls, the altcoins fall harder. When Bitcoin gains, the altcoins don't seem to gain as much. So if you're an altcoin maximalist, like I am, I'm an altcoin fundamentalist, I guess the best way to say it. But the point here is when you're picking altcoins, you really want to watch their value against Bitcoin. The best situation for altcoins is actually stability for Bitcoin. We don't want Bitcoin to move. That's when the altcoins get their best gains. So that's why we expect big moves from Bitcoin. We expect altcoins to increase in value, but once Bitcoin hits different plateau levels and resistance, that's what we're looking for, okay? That's when we get the biggest gains. Nimiq, down 43% for the month. Really bad loss for this month. Still up 352% for the year. So we had a big pullback this month. I was expecting Nimiq to go to the next level. We had the huge fallback in DeFi, but Nimiq's biggest thing for the year is going to be Oasis. It's its key to entering the world of DeFi. And I thought that was going to be completely ready this month, and we're going to be able to talk about that. We're probably going to do a video on it next month, but the issue here is, what's the point in being the key to DeFi when all of DeFi pulls back? And that's what we saw. So Nimiq was hit particularly hard, but we're still up since I've been talking about it, 352% for the year. So do expect Nimiq to have a bounce back once we can really get a little more into Oasis. So let's look at my picks of the month for this month. This is TokenMetrics. You guys can always sign up for TokenMetrics by visiting tm.bitboy.live. And this is their indices, one of their indices. One of their indexes. I like to say indexes, but this is one index out of the ones that they have available. They have different kinds. You can do based on technical analysis. You can do based on price predictions. You can do based by monthly, and then hit submit, and it'll change it. It'll show you, the different analytics for, the indices that they offer. But what you'll notice is guess what? Their index got killed. They were up 71%. Bitcoin was up 30%. And then look, this really demonstrates the power of Bitcoin versus altcoins. And you see that this index dropped all the way down to a negative number, okay? That shows you the strength of the downward momentum of the market we had during the month of September. Absolutely huge to understand. This has a lot to do with the timing, okay? But when we come over here and we look at, the data for TokenMetrics and we look at the ratings, we're going to do something a little bit different than we normally do. We are going to straight be picking the top 5 coins for TokenMetrics this month. Top 5 coins for the month. So these are your 5 coins for the month of October. We're going to put TokenMetrics to the test. A lot of times as just a human, I was going to say as a content creator or as a person in crypto, I think really just as a human, we fight against things that we know that work because we want to be creative and we want to put our own spin on things. So I really do that. I don't just go and pick the top 5 coins for TokenMetrics every month. I like to put my own spin and my own reasoning. And up to this point, that has worked pretty well. However, I feel like in a moment of instability in the market, the best thing for us for the month of October will be for us to let's just straight pick the top 5 coins from TokenMetrics for their short-term investing. That means trading for the month of October. And let's rely on their AI models and their machine learning and their analytics over my personal thoughts and opinions. Because I'll be honest with you, it's very hard right now trying to figure out what to do in altcoins in this market.
That's what...
If you say that's what she said one more time, I'm going to pop you.
First, we're going to take Ethereum. This is a no-brainer, okay? Ethereum is probably going to have a bounce-back month. Ethereum leads the altcoins. When Ethereum bounces back, guess what happens? The altcoins bounce back. It's almost like the altcoins are kind of waiting for a sign for what to do. Once Bitcoin moves, Ethereum is going to move pretty much immediately. And the altcoins look at Ethereum and kind of follow its steps. So I expect Ethereum to have a big month. Pax Gold. This is a project I have been resistant to put in one of our picks. It is basically a digital version of gold, Pax Gold. I think it's pegged to the price of gold. I haven't done a review on it or anything. It's been on TokenMetrics a lot. TokenMetrics has been very bullish on it, but I've not included it on our picks because I don't know that much about it. But hey, doesn't matter what I know. Let's go with what they know. So we are going to pick Pax Gold this month. And we could go into more of each one of these picks. We go into price predictions, fundamentals, technology. But the key to this month is we're trusting TokenMetrics. Let's see what happens. Okay. Dash. Dash is a privacy coin. Usually every month we pick a privacy coin and it does well. And the ironic thing is, what was our only winner this month? Privacy coin. So I think Dash is a strong pick here. So we're going to be picking Dash for coin number 3. Coin number 4, ZRX. These decentralized finance coins take turns being the top dog of the month. It was Compound, then Maker bounce back. Then we had Aave, Synthetix. We've got all these coins that are doing well. ZRX could be the next one to cycle through. It's had, I believe, a good year. I think it's had a good year. I'm not sure. It's had a 765% return. I'm not sure if it's had a good year because I'm not sure where it was at the beginning of the year. But I do know that since DeFi has become very popular, it's been very good for ZRX. This is one of my oldest favorite coins from back in the day. So ZRX, we're going to pick for number 4. And number 5, we're picking HOT, which this is Holochain, not Hydro Protocol. HOT is actually not even a blockchain project. It's got its own, it's got its own mechanism, kind of almost like the Tangle from IOTA or something like that. But Holochain is very, very, very fast. TokenMetrics is picking it. So we're going to pick the 5 coins of the month. We're going to watch. We're going to see how they perform. We're going to check in with you next month. Coming straight from TokenMetrics, we have Ethereum, Pax Gold, Dash, ZRX, and Holochain. So let's move on to our contest here. So here we are. Now, when I made this graphic, our CADX node was worth $25,000. It is not worth that anymore. Let's go to CoinGecko and see. It actually may be less than the price of Bitcoin at this point. So let's see where it's at. Now, I told you guys that the CADX node was first place, but later on in the month, I told you guys that whoever the first place winner is gets to pick. So right now, the price of Bitcoin is coming in at $10,800, and the price of the CADX node is $11,000. Now, once you get, when I say node, you're getting all the tokens. So hey, if you wanted to trade it, you could, but you could get good returns if you kept the node and you waited for the rewards to come in from that when the main net launches for CatX. So the first place winner here is going to get to pick whether they want the Bitcoin or the CatX node. CatX node's worth a little bit more than the Bitcoin right now, but that will be up to you. So let's go ahead and pick the winners for this contest. We got a big announcement coming here soon. Let's go ahead and draw winners. All right, draw 6, all 6, anytime. Now, what is going to look is whoever gets first place, they're going to get the option here. So, actually, let's do it this way. Let's pick one winner. I'll just what we'll do is we'll pick the one winner for the Bitcoin. This person will get the option to take the Bitcoin or the CatX node, and then whoever gets the CatX node, you would be getting the other prize. Different than what the first place winner picks. So this is a first place winner right here. Drawing, drawing, drawing. Here we go. Good luck, everybody. Very excited about this. Okay. Here it is. Ider Mercado, you are the winner. You won by following me on Instagram, and you are from Sweden. So you have the option if you want the CatX node or you want the Bitcoin prize. Let's go ahead and draw the rest of the winners now. We'll draw the next 5 here, all 5 remaining. Here we go. All right, guys, good luck. It's very exciting. I wonder if I'll recognize anybody. We'll have to see. Here we go. All right, we got Joshua Tagakoka. You won 1 Ethereum. Marco Vinchek, you won 1 Ethereum. Darren Cutter, you won a Litecoin. Cassandra, you won a Litecoin. And Sean Freitas, you visited the cat.trade, and ironically, you won the CatX node. We will be letting the first place winner choose, so we will let you know on that. So congratulations to everybody who won the contest. Now, we are going to be doing another Bitcoin contest. How about that? Who gives away 2 Bitcoin? Who does that? Only me. So what we're going to do here, and I will contact all the winners today, Tantra Labs. They are a Bitcoin... Tantra Labs is a Bitcoin trading operation. They offer real-time loan tracking, fast automated onboarding, 100% payment history, multi-sig Bitcoin storage, 12% APY paid in Bitcoin. That means annual return per year. So you're earning 12% on your Bitcoin with Tantra Labs. I'm partnering with them. We're going to be giving away a full Bitcoin. We're going to be doing it a little bit different this month. We're going to be doing 0.5 BTC to the winner, 0.3 to second place, and 0.1 to third place. I think that's probably going to be the best move for us to be able to continue this going forward, to be able where we can give away 6 Bitcoin a year. That's what we're looking at doing right now. So I will be giving you guys some more details on that in a future video. The contest is not going to... Excuse me. The contest is not going to start today. I will let you guys know we will be starting it by next week. We'll do a video and we'll introduce the contest maybe Monday or Tuesday, and you guys will have the opportunity to win a Bitcoin. So how about that, guys? Exciting news. Congratulations to all the winners, and we really look forward to continue to see the channel grow, continue to see you guys be part of the Bit Squad. That's all I got. Be blessed. Bitboy out.